But I'll tell you what, people, I've arrived. This is LA. Welcome to LA. And this is the start of, well, the official start of SCMM 2017. Well, it is for me. Some people have been there last night, but I've just got here. So anyway, welcome aboard. Roll those fucking titles. Oh, look where I am. Inglewood. Only 122 miles to go and I'm stuck in traffic already. If I was used to the bike I'd start filtering, but I'm going to give it at least 10 minutes before I start taking the mickey. I like the shape of the tank, very sexual, but it's very low. Feels like my Grom. They must have had the seat lowered on this. Now I'm heading straight down to Palm Springs. We got the Friday night party to go to. I should have left an hour ago. I'm due to arrive at 7 PM here, which is, let's work that out, 2 o'clock in the morning. And I was on the go from 6 o'clock this morning. So I'm a little bit tired. How wide are these panniers? I'm not going to lane split just yet. I will give it 10 minutes. I will. Will I? Oh. I'm on a pedestrian thing. Don't want to get in trouble on my first day. Yep. Be casual. Be casual. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you LA traffic. It's wonderful, isn't it? Do you know what? I don't really give a shit anymore. I've been on the bike for 10 minutes now. I think I'm qualified to start fucking around. See, I'm tempted to just fucking go over the double yellows. Do I? You know what? Fuck it. Let's act like a Californian. So is this the bike lane then? This must be the bike lane. It is now. If it's not, it is now. I'm having it as a bike lane. This is nice. We should have one of these in the UK. I like this lane. This is a fun lane. Cash money. I mean, look at this traffic. You think London's bad? London's got nothing on LA. LA are the kings and queens of traffic. These people know how to sit and do fuck all in a car. You must have some really good radio stations over here to pass the time, because for fuck's sake, you spend hours just sitting at that well. And all these people here can't use the carpool lane because there's only one person per car there, same as me. One person. And look at them all. And these have got 2 or more. There you go, education over. I just want to get out of LA. I know I can't go over double yellows, but that's a quadruple yellow. There's no rules for quadruple yellows. You got to watch out for all the shit in the road though. I'll tell you what, this bike's got a little bit of poke. I shouldn't really be trying it out here for the first time. I want to ease myself into it, get used to it. Behave, come on, behave. I forgot I haven't got the Africa Twin. I went to rev them to warn them, and then I realised this thing just sounds like a fucking kazoo. Fuck this. Pannier. They fucking closed it, didn't they? This is not fucking fun anymore. I've topped up with Red Bull and crisps, so that should do me for the next 90 miles. 78 miles to go. Let's see what we can knock out. I reckon we could do the full 78 miles in this one. Camera's going to run out before I get there, so what I'll do is I'll let this camera run out, where I'll hopefully get some better scenery than all these cars and these walls. And I shall edit the fuck out of it and see what we can do. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah. And when we get a little bit closer, I will then switch over to a new battery, so the ride into Palm Springs will be filmed. I need to at least film the arrival when I get to Desert Lodge. It's not the same if you don't film it, you know. If you don't film it, it means you were never there. Oh, that Red Bull gave me wings. Just met a guy in the petrol station where I just stopped. Homeless guy asked me for a few dollars, so I gave him a few dollars. It was actually his birthday. It was his 69th birthday, bless him. Out on the streets at 69. Alright, you could tell he was an alcoholic, possibly even a crack or meth head, because he didn't have many teeth left. But a nice enough guy, telling me a story how he used to ride Harleys, and back in the day he used to be a vet and that. It's just sad that people that serve their countries are left out on the streets like that, but I don't know why he's out on the street. I don't know what the circumstances are that leads him to that. I just felt a little bit sorry for him, so I bought him a drink and a little bit of food. The closer I get to Palm Springs, the hotter it's going to get, because it be the desert. I can see why you lane split over here, because there's nothing else to do. There's no bends on these freeways. Look in your mirror, you dickwad. That's how you do it. Look at this person in the Mercedes. A wonderful bunny. Not a cockwomble. I can smell weed. I'm not going to be stereotypical. Blacked out windows, blacked out Jeep, dents all over the place. I'm guessing this is my weed person. What up, homie? I'm so glad I'm not in a car, even though my nuts are at temperature billion. I'm glad I'm not stuck in all this traffic. Oh, that was close. First sign for Palm Springs, 56 miles. Hopefully, as we get closer, or in the next 10 miles, this will ease up and it will be a much nicer run in. Oh, fuck off, traffic. So every time I get a little bit of speed up, we start stopping again. It keeps teasing me into thinking, we're gonna go, and then we're gonna go into traffic. That's where we're gonna go, into fucking traffic. But you know what? I'm enjoying this a lot more than I enjoy London traffic. People here are so much more courteous to motorcycles than they are in London. See what I mean? Look at that. See how far they get over. That's fantastic. Really starting to get used to this bike now. Now I've been on it for 80 miles, something like that. Getting used to the flow. It is still a bit awkward because I've got the panniers and they're obviously fully laden up, and I've got my bags on the back. I hope they're still on the back. Yep, they're still on the back. So it's a bit top heavy, a bit little wee. It's a little bit like that. So once those come off, I reckon it'll handle really nice. It's not the spoked wheeled version, it's the cast wheeled version. So it means it's got smaller wheel on the front, so it handles better. So it's got a better quality of tyre. They're not dual sport tyres, they're proper road tyres. So we should be able to have some fun when we hit some twisty roads. If we ever get to some fucking twisty roads. Oh dear. No wonder everyone wheelies over here. If I lived over here, I'd be a fucking wheelie god, because there's nothing to do on these roads apart from weave in and out traffic, smash mirrors off and wheelie. That's all there is to do. That's what I'd do if I lived over here. I'd be a one-wheel, mirror-smashing, weaving motherfucking Don Gargan hero godlike bitch. But I don't live over here, and I'm craving some twisty roads. We crave bends. But I'm going to stop just up here and change the battery before I go into Palm Springs. This to me is the gateway into Palm Springs. I suppose this is the gateway to many people into Palm Springs. As you can see, the traffic is sparse now because it's off season, because it is so hot this time of the year. This is not when everyone heads down to Palm Springs. People come down here, they buy their holiday homes for the winter season. In the summer it's far too hot. I mean, we're coming up to 7:15. What are we now? 7 o'clock now, and we're still touching 97 degrees. Woo! It's a scorcher. Not as hot as last year, I have to say, but still a scorcher. So let's have a drink and change this camera over. See you in a bit. Right, so we're back. New battery, bit of water to refresh. Last 10 miles to go. Straight into Palm Springs. I'm fucking glad to be back. It feels good to be back, I have to tell you that. It fucking feels good to be back. I feel like I'm home. Even though Palm Springs is too fucking hot, I just feel like I should have a place over here. SCMM2017. Back in Palm Springs. Second time. Part 3. Instant 100 degrees. Fucking desert bitches. Oh, it's been a long day. A long day. Left the equivalent of 10 PM last night local time here, and it's now coming up to 7:20 in the evening. My back feels like it has been punched by 1,000 dwarfs. Can you tell why they call it Palm Springs here? No? Have a guess. Have a wild stab in the dark. Oh, it brings back memories. The memories are coming flooding back. And they're all good ones, I have to say. They are all extremely good ones. Haven't got a bad memory about this place. Even the heat I quite like, because it's ridiculous. You've got to experience it to believe it. You've got to keep your visors closed, because if you open it, it's like opening the oven door. It actually lets the heat in. It's cooler with the visor closed. We're up to 102 degrees now, and 20 past 7 in the evening. This tomorrow afternoon is going to be filled with bikers. Now 104 degrees, and my nutsack is on fire. If I remember correctly, Kentucky's up here on the right, the KFC, and then straight into Desert Lodge. So this should be KFC. Yes, my memory does serve correct.